Geoff, Fitz was pretty critical of your position group. He called it the group he was most disappointed in last week.
Yep.
How did you, as a room, take that criticism? And did you, as the leader of that room, kick some ass during the week or get on the guys?
It started on Tuesday. Last Tuesday was pretty rough. It was one of the hardest practices we had, all year. So we did that. We had to respond. We came out. We just tried to play fast. We tried to be physical. We just took it to it this week. In practice. We had great focus on Wednesday and Thursday. And yes, I think it showed. Today. So.
Geoff, when you've got the injuries that you do up front, that you had to kind of work around, how much more does that add to the challenge of trying to build some cohesiveness and some chemistry and get the job done at the same time?
We're pretty tight as a group. We got guys that could step up. They can carry the flag. So it's not that big of an issue. We got guys that can step up and play. So.
I guess for any of you guys, you just talked about the Tuesday practice. Fitz also talked about the Tuesday practice.
Yep.
Did he challenge you guys before that practice, maybe on Monday or actually before the practice? And how did you guys respond?
Yeah, I think he really wanted to keep the intensity high. And he talked after the Stanford game to us about dealing with success and not taking our foot off the gas pedal. And so the Tuesday practice intensity was really high tempo, and he had the scout guys really, really fired up, and it really helped the starters throughout the practice.
Austin, just talk about your week a little bit. You get your first career touchdown, I believe, and the notice that you got a scholarship.
Yeah. Did I score? It's kind of it hasn't hit me yet, and it feels like it's a long time coming. You're a little guy, 3-4 years old, watching the guys on TV doing that, and finally, when it's your chance, it happens so fast. And I just remember crossing through the goal line and just wanting to embrace my teammates. They put in so much work for that, and obviously it feels really good. It happens so fast, but it feels really good, and it's been a very big week for me. Yes, and the support that's been around me has been incredible. Starting with my teammates, obviously they were the first to find out because there was an announcement after practice, and just a huge blessing to have been able to receive a scholarship, and it's a privilege and an honor. And then to play, just collectively we played amazingly, and the support that I've received from my friends, from my teammates, from my family has really just lifted me up, lifted my spirits.
Hey, Clayton, is it nice to know that kind of there are all these running backs, no matter who they plug in there, they can get through the holes and pick up yardage?
Yeah, it is nice to know. Obviously, you got Justin, Warren, and Solomon, but then you got Corey and Austin, who can really play, and even Tom. That vision. It's a 99 vision on Madden. But yeah, it is nice to know you can hand off the ball and run for 344 yards. So that's great.
Clayton, being a young quarterback, when you can establish a run like you did, does that kind of take a little bit of pressure off of you and just kind of allow your line to do what they do and your backs to do what they do?
Yeah, it definitely does. I think that's something we always want to do is establish the running game. When that happens, that opens up a lot of other things in the passing game. And, I think that's what we did today. And I think we executed very well. Those guys up front did a good job. And, those running backs obviously did great.
Clayton, how comfortable are you on those little scramble plays and throwing outside the pocket? How comfortable are you doing that?
I'm very comfortable. We work that in practice every day. And that's just something you got to do as a quarterback. When a play breaks down, you gotta get out and make a play. And guys like Austin and Danny and Christian, they found holes, and that was huge. Them getting open, so that was a big part of the game today.
Sort of following off of that, we kind of tried to ask Fitz about some of the options and how many of those are in the playbook and, your ability to think on your toes and do that. But I've seen in the first couple of weeks, you've continued to spread it out to a number of different receivers each game. And is that you continuing to become more comfortable in the offense, or is just sort of seeing what's there when you're out there?
Yeah, I think it's just a combination of both, just becoming comfortable and just taking what the defense gives you. I think as a quarterback, you can't do too much. You can't try to do too much, and when you do that, you're going to get beat. And so I've just been trying to do that, take what they give me, and it's been going well so far.
Geoff, it's big on accountability, but, as linemen, knowing that's your job to kind of clear those holes.
Yep.
When he calls you out and says, I expect more and it needs to be better, how do you guys take that, that message?
It just comes down to having a great week of practice. We got to be physical. We got to push the tempo. We got to play fast. We got to cut it loose. That's what it comes down to.
You guys put up 16 points last week as an offense and then go out and put up 34 this week. How does that sort of affect your confidence as an offense going into their first true road test against Duke, another pretty offensively talented team?
Yeah, I think it's great for us as an offense. Obviously, last weekend, this week, we've had a great running game, and our passing game has come off of that. That's on me mainly, though. I got to do a better job of distributing the ball. But I think it's definitely good for us to get the ball rolling a little bit. And Duke's a very good team, and we're gonna have to come out ready to play, and because we know that they will. And I think during practice this week, we just got to pick it up another notch. We just always talk about going 1-0 every week, and that's what we got to do.